Good morning, students. Geography chapter 1 is going on. Lifelines of national economy. In this chapter, already we have discussed two videos. Topic 1 regarding introduction, and in topic 2 we have already done regarding the roadways. In topic 3 today we will discuss about the type of roads. Today we will classify the roads on the basis of the type of material used for their construction. The first category of the types of roads, when we classify the roads on the basis of material that is using in the construction of the roads. On the basis of material use, roads classified into two categories. First is metalled, second is unmetalled. Metal roads are made up of cement, concrete, or even bitumen of coal. The unmetalled roads are made up of clay. Metal roads are all-weather roads, and unmetalled roads go out of use in the rainy season. ये कच्चे रोड होते हैं. These are पक्का road. They can be used in all the seasons, but unmetalled roads cannot be used in the rainy season. So this is the classification of roads on the basis of material use. Now second classification of the roads is on the basis of the capacity. So now we will classify the roads according to their capacity. On the basis of capacity, roads are classified into 6 categories. We classify the roads into 6 categories. We will discuss them by one. First is Golden Quadrilateral Super Highway. These roads linking the mega cities of the country like Delhi, Kolkata, Chennai, Mumbai and Delhi. Delhi to Kolkata, Kolkata to Chennai, Chennai to Mumbai, Mumbai to Delhi, then by the 6-lane superhighways. Why these roads were constructed? What was the objective of these roads? The objective of these roads was to reduce the time and distance between the mega cities of India. These are the 4 mega cities of India: Delhi, Kolkata, Chennai, Mumbai. इनके बीच ताकि हम कम से कम टाइम में पहुंच सके, ताकि टाइम और डिस्टेंस इन मेगा सिटीज के बीच कम हो सके. दैट्स वाई for this objective these roads were constructed. When we construct these roads, like roads are there. First is regarding the, like it is Delhi, here is Kolkata, here is Chennai, and there one is Mumbai. When we connect these roads, Delhi to Kolkata, Kolkata to Chennai, Chennai to Mumbai, and Mumbai to Delhi. When we connect these roads, it's appear like a quadrilateral. That's why this road is known as Golden Quadrilateral Super Highways. There are 2 corridors also. One is North-South corridor. The northern terminal in Jammu and Kashmir is Srinagar. The southern terminal in Tamil Nadu is Kanyakumari. जब जम्मू कश्मीर के श्रीनगर को हम तमिलनाडु कन्याकुमारी से कनेक्ट करते हैं, this corridor, this road, this highway is known as North-South corridors. Second, the East-West corridor. The eastern terminal is Assam. In Assam, the station is Silchar. Western terminal in Gujarat. The point is, the place is Porbandar. The Silchar to Porbandar road, Silchar to Porbandar highway is also known as the east-west corridor. So first, the road is quadrilateral highway, that connect the mega cities by 6-lane highways. Then north-south corridors from Srinagar to Kanyakumari, Silchar to east-west corridor, Silchar to Porbandar. And all these roads are constructed by the National Highway Authority of India, NHAI. Srinagar to Kanyakumari, Porbandar to Silchar. These roads, these highways, these are the two corridors. Now we'll discuss about the national highways. National highways link the extreme parts of country. देश के जो distant parts पर जो areas located है, cities located हैं, उन्हें connect करने के लिए national highways बनाए जाते हैं. And these highways are constructed by Central Public Work Department. The national highway number 1 is Sirsa Suri Marg. It connects the Delhi to Amritsar. Longest national highway in India is NH7. Its length is about 2,369 km and it connects the Varanasi to Kanyakumari. Next is state highways. These highways link a state capital with the different district headquarters. Like the Haryana state capital is Chandigarh. The roads, the highways which connect the Chandigarh to other district headquarters like Faridabad, Gurgaon, Rohtak, these are district headquarters. So when our highway with that connect the state capital to other different district headquarters, such roads are known as state highways. And they are maintained by State Public Work Department. And short it is also known as PWD. Next is district roads. The roads which link the district headquarters with the other parts of the state, district like Faridabad district headquarters in our district, in sector 12, in Palwal is a district headquarters. The roads which connect the district headquarters to the nearby areas, such roads are known as district roads. And these roads are constructed by Jilla Parishad. Fifth category is other roads. They are also known as rural roads or village roads. The roads which link the rural areas and villages with nearby towns or cities. ऐसे रोड जो nearby towns or cities को rural area और village area से connect करते हैं, such roads are known as rural roads or other roads. Mainly, these roads got the attention under the scheme of Pradhan Mantri Gramin Sadak Yojana. The objective was to construct the rural roads that all the villages, all the rural areas must be connected with all season motorable roads. Last category is border roads. Border roads are constructed by the Border Road Organization. This organization was established in 1960 for the purpose of border roads, because these roads are very important for the country. They are having strategic importance, mainly in the northern and northeastern border areas. We are having the border with Pakistan, China, Myanmar, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, etc. countries. So in these areas, these roads are having very strategic importance for us. By making these roads, the border roads have improved the accessibility in areas of difficult terrains. ऐसे difficult terrain के एरिया जहां पहले जाना आसान नहीं था, जहां पहुंचना मान लिया access कर पाना आसान नहीं था, इन रोड्स के बनने के बाद we can easily access these difficult terrain areas. Border roads also helped in the economic development of border areas. When the border road will be developed, the people who live in the border areas, then they can perform their economic activities very easily. and they are also proved very beneficial for the defense sector of the country also. For the point of view of the defense and the army, the board roles are very important. That's all for today.